Hey guys, this is Jacques from MakuluLinux, and today I just want to go through some changes to the menu styles, the layout styles. When I made the other video the other day, I spoke about some additional styles coming into play, and we've now added two extra styles. So we've got a total of 6 different layouts here, okay? And some you've seen, and some you haven't. So I'm just going to quickly run through these and just show you guys. So to get the layout manager, you can just click on this little extension at the bottom here and click layout manager. Just select that there. It's easy, and it will pop up this nice little GUI with six little preview little thumbnails. And these are the different styles that you can set your desktop environment to. So the first 5 are simple menu styles. And so we'll look at these first 5. And the first one, if you hover your mouse over your mouse cursor, it will say click here to select the traditional shift layout. That's the one we've got now. So this is the traditional one that has a sort of maybe a minty kind of look to it. But this is probably the standard one that most distros use now, this sort of menu. Next to that, you've got a sort of a Windows kind of style. That's one of the new ones. So if you select that one, it will then pop up. If you click the menu, it will then pop up a different layout. And this one's, we've got all your system icons on the side, and then you've got a sort of a scroll box, a Windows 10 kind of grid style icons on the right. So you've got the shortcuts that you can also edit these, change these, and then you've got the scroll box on the right, and you've got your system logouts, and you've got the search at the bottom, search box at the bottom. So that's the second style, is the Windows style layout. And you can go back to the first one with just one click, and then go open up, and you'll see we're back at the first menu. So switching between the layouts is very instant. It's just click, and then there it is. It's very quick, very painless. The third one that we're going to look at, that's the scroll layout. If you click that one, it will change the menu to a sort of like a scroll box. And this is very for touch-friendly PCs, people that like to use touch screens, that kind of stuff, or people that just want to see everything in a sort of a flat grid. You can extend the size up as well. So you can see more icons. You can extend it sideways too. Anyway, so that's the scroll layout, because you just scroll the menu. The fourth one we're going to look at is the panel layout. So if you click that, brings up, changes the menu to a sort of panel menu, which is sort of a mixture between that one and that one, I guess. Where you've got your categories on the side, but they don't have labels. They just got little pictures. If you hover over, you'll see it say accessories, graphics, internet. So your categories is just little icons, and your menu itself is a grid menu. So you've also got all your icons in grid style. If you select accessories, you'll see it shows little grid. So this is also sort of more touch friendly, which is really nice. So that's great. And that's your panel layout. That will actually work really nice on things like tablets and stuff, touch screens as well. The fifth one here is also another new one. Remember, this Windows one is new, and this is a new one as well. So if we click that one, it will bring up a simple style menu. So this is like your old GNOME 2 kind of menu. Some KDE menus also look like this, where it pops out on the side. So it's very simple, very small. People that don't like the menu using a lot of space might like this, because you just click, it just takes up that little bit of space. And when you hover over a category, it pops out on the side. It's very quick, very snappy, very easy, very simple. Hence the name simple style. Now that we looked at these 5, I also want to point out that I saw some people asking me about yes, but the panels at the bottom. What if I like my panel at the top and so forth? Well, you can move the panel. You can just right click and open the settings there, and you can set your panel screen position. So you can put the panel at the top if you want. Let's put the panel at the top. And now if we change a layout, let's go open layout. I just want to show you can get it from the top as well. Oh, if you open up the menu here, you'll see there's the simple menu. So the menu still works fine. And if you now go to change a layout, let's say we go back to the traditional shift, it will only change your menu. It won't change your panel back to the bottom. So it will keep your panel where you put your panel. If you put your panel at the top or at the bottom or right or left, if changing the layouts will not affect where your panel is. So the people that like the panel on the top, you can put your panel at the top and then just change the layout to whatever you want. There's the scroll one there. Very simple, very easy. There's the Windows menu. So you can put the panel at the top if you want. You can put the panel on the side, panel at the bottom. It doesn't really affect the layout manager here. So that's really nice. Really, really nice. The last one that I actually want to just show off a little bit, maybe some more detail, is the actual dock layout. Now, if you, for example, let's say we're now in traditional layout over here, we've got the dock. I think a lot of people are not understanding the dock layout. This dock layout is sort of to give a user sort of a Unity feel, people that like docks. So if I click on the dock layout, just give it a second, screen might flicker for a few seconds. There we go, your menu has been set to dock. Okay, so there you've got the dock layout. Now, this has your typical GNOME panel at the top, and then you've got your dash dock panel on the left, right. So it is pretty much like Unity. You've got your activity buttons over there, and you've got your application button over there. They are not the same. They are two different. As you can see, highlight the one, highlight the other. So if I open up the menu, it will show the GNOME overlay screen menu, which is nice. So big, nice scrolling menu. It's got the search bar, it's got frequent over there, and you can see here that you can scroll through the pages, which is really nice. If I open up activities, it will show an overview of any item that is open as well as your workspaces. Right, nothing's open now, so it won't show anything there. Let's say I open up something like files, right? Now, the top panel stays there, it does not disappear, which is like Unity was pretty much. The side dock does auto hide, which is nice because you can use that space instead of being in that, that space being used up for whatever. So, but to bring the side panel back, you can just simply move the mouse into the corner. I mean, that's no big deal. That's nice, really nice. And you can either minimize this window by clicking the minimize button, or in the actual side dock, just clicking the item and it will just minimize. And it's got a nice little animation to do that, right? It like zooms in and out. That's really nice. Now, you can also, if you click on activities, it will now show that open window, which you can then select. And if you open up, let's say, let's go to file system. Okay. Let's say we open up two of these, two file managers, right? So we've got two open now. If we go to activities now, you'll see both of them are there. Okay. You go to a different workspace, they're gone. Come back to the previous workspace, they're there. Let's say that I click here now on the actual app that's opening the panel. If I click on the actual app, it will automatically go to activities and highlight those two apps, so I can choose which one I want to open. Okay, so that's great. You've also got the little indicator to show that one or two. If there's two open, two indicators, three indicators, and so forth. So this is nice because this actually acts like a bottom panel where you can just click, open, click, maximize, minimize, which is really nice. Also right click, you get some options, app options, the same as if you do it from the top panel. So this is really nice. I mean, this is a really nice option with dock. You can also set the dock to bottom, right. So you can put the dock where you want, bottom, but it will be auto hide because that is there. But there we go. Now you have the actual dock in the bottom. So you can really change your dock too. You are not limited to only one place, meaning the left. By default it's on the left, but if you're a person, you like your dock at the bottom, or you like it at the top, or you like it to the side, you can move the dock. That's not a problem. Okay, so to change again to another layout is simple. Just there we go. Click the shift traditional layout. It just changed instantly, and now we're back there. So this is the power of the layout manager, that it just quickly changes between layouts. Now let's take a look, and I know I showed this in the previous video, but I want to cover it again. let's take a look at the backup and restore options here. So let's say I want to edit my layout, my stuff. I want to edit. I want to put some extra favorites here. Like I like having a leaf pad. Add that to favorites. Let's move it around though. Let's move it over there. I like my leaf pad there. I also like Synaptic Package Manager to be in there. So let's go find Synaptic Package Manager. Let's add that to favorites. Let's put that next to the software center over there. And I like my Discord as well. So let's maybe put that there. So I'll put that there next to the leaf pad. So now I've got a couple of favorite icons that I've added there. Probably stuff that I use a lot, right? And yeah, now I don't want to lose this. If I change different layouts, I decide maybe I want to come back to this layout. I don't want to reset my panel again and so forth. I can simply click backup. That's it. Your menu panels have been backed up. So now it's backed up. I'm on the traditional menu and I've backed up the way I've set up everything, right? I can even change all of this and I can change anything in the menu. But when I click backup, it saves all of this. So let's say I go to something like simple style. If I change to simple style, you see everything's gone again, right? Everything's gone by simple style. I can now either keep simple style and just add those favorites back in there and adjust everything I want to, or I can go to another style, doesn't matter. Go to dock style, doesn't matter. Stain dock or whatever. As you can see, there's nothing there. Or I can go restore. Now, if I click restore, look what happens. It goes back to the traditional one, plus it restores all of my favorites and everything that I had before. If I had edited any of these apps on the menu, whatever, they would also be restored. So backup is nice because once you set up your desktop the way you like it, but you feel like something, you feel like a change, but you want to come back to the original way you had it, you can just use backup and restore. So you've got 6 layouts here, but actually you have 7. You have 6 default ones, and the backup is really just another layout. That's the one you save. So it doesn't matter which of these 6 you click. If you click restore, it will just restore the one that's in backup. So essentially, you've got 7 layouts. 6 default ones and your custom one that you back up. Okay, so that's the layout manager. I just sort of wanted to cover that a little bit. You can just click it here, layout manager, there we go. The panel, the dock, everything's highly customizable. There's just so many settings that you can go through to customize it to your liking. You can make it transparent, blur it, make it auto hide. You can make the panel auto hide, take away the auto hide. You can set the size of the icons, select which monitors you want it to show on. I mean, you can move some of these icons around as well. You can put the menu on the right, put the system icons on the left, put the panel, change the panel around on the screen. There's just a lot of settings. The same with the dock. There's lots of settings to go through. So you've got lots of settings to play with, but I didn't want to get into that. I mainly just wanted to show you how the layout manager works. Well, the fact that we've got 2 new layouts and that this is pretty much how it works. This is a pretty cool system, guys. This is really, really nice. A lot of this stuff you can do manually yourself, but we've done it for you with one click. Your whole desktop transforms, and another click and you're back. Another click, you've backed it up. Another click, you've restored it. It's so easy. Just click, click, click. I mean, I'm starting to like those words, click, click, click. Anyway, so that's the layout manager. That's how it operates. And yeah, coming to you guys soon. Just thought I'd show you that. Cheers.